How's it going, everybody? It's Nova, and welcome back to another episode from the KerPOWcraft server. It is episode number 24, and today we're starting off right next to this crater right here that was left from the previous episode. If you guys want to check that out, you guys can definitely check the link to the cards above. But I think before we start, the episode, we're gonna kind of take care of all this rubble and the crater. We're gonna do a little bit of terraforming, so that, this looks a little bit better, a little bit more presentable, and then we'll get to what we're going to do for the episode. So, now that that's done, we can now get on to the next part of the episode, and that is, why am I like this? Well, if you guys take a look at the top of the screen, my name is actually in red. And that is because, well, I got tagged. That's why. The Whapow actually tagged me, so for this entire episode, we're tagged. So it looks like next episode, we're going to have to tag someone. So for this entire episode, because my name is red, I'm gonna be red, I guess. I don't know. It kind of looks a little strange, but yeah, whatever. So I was the one who created the KerPOWcraft game of Tag, which was inspired by the HIMT game of Tag, and I first tagged Tolbert, who proceeded to tag KerPOWcraft, who then tried to tag me, but it didn't really take. So instead, he tagged the Whapow, and then during one of my AFK sessions, the Whapow got to me. But at least now we can try and get someone else. And I'm going to try and get someone who's different. I'm not going to go for someone who's already been it. No one's on at the moment, but we can't tag anyone this episode. We have to do it next episode. So that will stay in our inventory because that's part of the rules of the game of Tag. But we're going to try and head on over to the next thing that we should be doing. So, as you guys can tell, we had an episode previously where we were working on the base, and we made the roof of the base. And then we kind of had a collab episode yesterday, so we didn't really work on it. So that means that I'm going to try and get the design of this whole thing pretty much fleshed out. I'm going to try and make this maybe a 2-part or even a 3-part episode and try and just hammer out the details to get this base done. Because I have a lot of plans. And I know I said last time we were working on it that we were going to work on making this like a little slab, like staircase that goes down. But I think I might have changed my tune a bit. Alright, so basically what I had planned for this episode was we're going to be working on the base, like I said before. But instead we're going to be kind of doing it a bit different from how I said it in one of the previous episodes. We are going to be extending this area out. So kind of like over here. You can actually see where the slabs are placed. I think there are 17. There's going to be a 17 by 17 room right here. And there'll be one here, and one here. And that will be incorporated into the design. So it'll basically just give me a few more rooms and, kind of just easier stuff like that. And instead of doing the slab staircase all the way down, descending down from the middle, I guess, we're going to be having it do that in the corners. So wherever there is not a room, there's going to be slabs kind of going down and a descending staircase. And we'll probably also, like from this room, we'll also do slabs going down that way. And I realize that stuff's going to be in the way, so this might take a little bit of time of rearranging some of this stuff over here. There's something really over here. This is the villager breeder. We might have to move. Well, the villager breeder's right here. This is just that place where I keep a bunch of them, so we might get rid of those. And over here is nothing, so we should be good on space over in these areas, but might have to move the shrine somewhere else, and Ender Flower Farm, or sorry, not Ender Flower, Chorus Flower Farm, and the fish farm. I go. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see how far this goes. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so it's not that far. It kind of looks like it's just gonna brush like right up against these things. So I probably don't need to move stuff, just yet, but it might be a good idea to start kind of getting everything else settled. Our portal is here, which we'll move this underground at some point. So yeah, this is gonna be where the room is, and yeah, it's probably gonna have to be on the same level as the main floor, or this bottom floor here. This is actually where I've been placing more mega torches around, so that as I am, as I am AFKing in the fish farm, there aren't just mobs accumulating around where I am, and so it drives the mob cap up. Still have our 3 shulkers in here. Yeah, they're pretty happy. Ow! Jeez. And I also tried to do a thing in the main room. I am really not sure about this. I mean, basically, previously, I had only like a couple of glowstone in the corner with some of these nice, like, dark oak trapdoors that made it look like they were like lanterns. And then I kind of just changed it to just all the way around glowstone, and then I was like, well, that's really boring. I want more stuff. And I liked this block. That's I think one of the factory blocks, the gear shift block. I don't remember what it was called, but I liked that it was moving, and I liked that it was yellowish, kind of like the glowstone. So it looked nice in the corner. And then I kind of was like, well, let's put some more blocks, and so I put these Futura blocks in, and I don't know. I'm kind of like, I mean, I'm looking at this, like, I'm looking at the floor, and I'm like, the floor is busy because it's like a pattern, which is awesome. I love the floor, and obviously the drawers themselves are pretty cool. And then there's the amazingly like normal and interesting design of just the wall itself and the ceiling. And then is this. I honestly, I'm having a lot of trouble trying to figure this out. I mean, if you guys want to throw down some suggestions in the comments below, I don't really necessarily know if you would understand exactly all the blocks I've been using. I have a lot of these blocks and stuff like that. I crafted up some of these anti-blocks, but these are too bright, way too bright. Here's some more of the Futura block. Oh, and here's that factory, yeah, gears and flywheels. Here's more of the factory blocks. I don't think a lot really goes with it. And here's more of the Futura blocks, which there really isn't that many. But definitely love your suggestions if you guys could put it down in the comments, but I honestly don't really know if it's going to work out. So as you can tell, I've been doing a little bit of work, and it's not really that much work, but I have been putting down some scaffolding. And here's the scaffolding for these rooms on the sides of it, because I've extended it out a little bit. And as you can tell over here on the map, this is kind of the test of what it would look like. But essentially, yeah, it's basically like a cobblestone slabs, and it kind of just goes down into the grass or into the ground here. And actually, when I made this, it's cool that it goes like literally right here. You can walk in through the portal, and then you just go in and like, what's this? Oh, and then you just all of a sudden on the top. Now I got to figure out how I'm gonna make the entrance into the underground area, because technically this is now going to be the underground. So I got to figure out how that works. But so far, I've gotten a decent amount of the scaffolding done, and look down here, it gets pretty dark over there. So I mean, not that it matters because we have mega torches. But it looks like this project is going to take a lot of work. So previously, when I said let's do this all in 2 episodes, I might have bit off a bit more than I can chew. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to work on this and continuously work on this, probably a little bit every episode, or a lot every episode actually, and a lot in between episodes, and try to make this a little bit more beautiful. It's just I probably don't even need this anymore, but I like these Futura blocks. The nether rod bricks are something that I thought I could use in maybe like the design, you know, somewhat similar. Ooh, a lot of air there. Somewhat similar to like using the granite and terracotta. But then when I put them next to them, I realized that it's kind of too bright, I feel like. So I might work in a different block when making the staircase things, the slab cases, I guess I'm gonna call them that, because I mean, really, the walls shouldn't be as decrepit as these staircases. So the staircases, I thought, like, maybe if I made, you know, something, if I, you know, put something here, because this block looks like it's very decrepit, and like it's like falling apart, and that's what I feel like a staircase, because, you know, things would constantly be walking on it. You know, walls don't really deteriorate as fast as staircases do. So I figured, you know, that could be a cool block to put into the mix of this, because basically this is just going to be this. I'm just going to continue this pattern. At least that's what I feel. This whole pattern of the staircase is going to continue this way and out this way as well. So it's kind of going to be like here's the stairs, but it goes here, and then it's up here, and then it's out here all the way down to, I'm guessing, this area. And we're going to move this shrine. Sadly, we might have to kill these chokers. I mean, move them to a new place, a new home. I think the best course of action, though, is to pretty much get a lot of the scaffolding done. Because I have a lot of plans for what I want to do outside of it. I don't exactly know if that'll work, because there's other stuff on the outside, and we're going to have to move it as well. I was thinking that maybe we could place the villager breeder super far down. Although I'm not really sure if placing a new villager breeder will mess with the villager mechanics. Sure, I think if we get rid of the doors down at the bottom of the villager breeder, it should delete that village. Hopefully it does, and then we can place them here. And essentially what I want to do is, that mob farm over there, I think it's that way, is probably going to get destroyed. And then we're gonna bring them over here. We're gonna make like a bunch of farms kind of down here, so that when I am here and I am AFKing, all the farms are loaded. And that's gonna kind of be how it works. Now, the reason why I wanted these extra rooms is because I kind of want to place some other stuff in them, like seeing how this room right here is kind of like our garden room, and we also have some trees out here that I use for almonds to make milk and peppercorns to make pepper. I kind of want to make this room out here maybe like an animal room or something, an animal pen room. I don't know. There could be, we could put that underneath, because I don't exactly know how many floors I'm going to make here, but there is going to be a floor at least underneath this one as well. So I kind of want to keep them in the similar areas, like this farm, or this area over here is like the colorful blocks. So if we're going to make another area here, then maybe we could have a room for like extra blocks, like something like, you know, these factory blocks or the laboratory blocks or the anti-blocks, you know, something like that. Some of the blocks that we couldn't fit in here is basically what I wanted to do. And then over here, in the smelting room, in the armor room, there could be something where we could store all of the weapons that we have, because we have a lot of them, and they're kind of just piled up in here. And at some point, I want to get rid of these 4 chests, because I cannot tell you how sick and tired I have been just walking around here, seeing these kind of random things interrupting my floor. We also need to make a bedroom, so that's going to be quite a project, because our bed has been here since probably like the 3rd or 4th episode, I think, something like that. But I thought that instead of using the rest of this episode to do a lot of boring, you know, scaffold making and design choices and stuff like that, I mean, the time lapses would be cool, but obviously there's not going to be time lapses with scaffolding. There's going to be time lapses with real blocks. So, but I figured that we can make the rest of this episode a headhunting episode. I mean, this is kind of the extent of what we have. It looks like the way that you get heads has changed on the server. Essentially, we used to use Exuma's more mob heads script or whatever mod, whatever that came with it, but for some reason that didn't totally work. There were certain mob heads that were not showing up, I don't know if there's something wrong with his script, or maybe that something else happened. I have no idea. Pretty sure there's something wrong with Exuma's script, so totally. We have a new one, at least, a new mob head mod that puts in the mob heads, so we should be able to basically easily get whatever we want. So I already have one of the parrot heads. I think that that's what I want to start with. It's going to get some of the parrot heads. Because, let's be honest, this looks pretty awesome. And wow, the parrot head, the red parrot head, actually matches my I'm It skin. I really don't like this skin. The whole point of this skin is it looks really bad, and it motivates me to, when I have the chance, tag someone as quickly as possible so that I can change it back. Because I feel like that's clearly a great motivator for this game. Because I mean, obviously, like I could stop the game of tag if I wanted to. I could just be it forever. Nah. You guys better watch out. I'm gonna tag ya. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. But these are all the heads that we have so far. I have actually a zombie priest head, which could be another head that I'll be going for. The parrot head is pretty nice. I don't know about any of the farm animal heads. We'll have to try and see if that works out. But other than that, it kind of doesn't leave a lot of heads up for grabs, because we kind of already have a decent amount of the heads. I mean, we got one of the bat heads in the cave. We got a shulker head from the end. Got a sheep head long ago. We got a chicken head after making tons and tons and tons of chickens. We got a squid head actually as well. We got a stray head from, I think we actually turned a chicken into a stray. And then we got a husk head. We got a couple of husk heads because there are basically a ton of them around. I keep getting them, so we could try and get some more of those. But I think the first head that I want to go out and get is every colored parrot head. So the rules of this are pretty simple. I'm just going to give myself an hour to look for as many heads as I can, and we'll try and get them. And if I can't get them in a reasonable amount of time, I'm probably just going to try and go and find some other heads, I'm guessing. I mean, that's kind of the whole point. I made a waypoint here for parrots, so this is definitely the first head we're going to get. The first couple of heads. So that doesn't look promising. I might have accidentally killed all the parrots when I was trying to test out why the other mod was not working. So, darn, man. I hope more spawn. Should spawn. Should be more than spawning. This is going to be harder than I thought. It's going to be kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. I guess while we're over here in the jungle, we could also look for an ocelot head. That would be pretty cool. There's also a jungle temple here, which I never realized, apparently. I wonder if someone has looted this already. Or maybe I have looted this one. Yeah, it looks like it's been looted. Maybe we can try and get a different colored sheep head. Let's try that. Nope. Didn't get it there. What about this guy? Nah, for the sheep, we're probably going to have to really farm them out. Maybe we should try a different jungle. Where on the map of Minecraft is another jungle? This is a jungle right here, looks like. Well, we're going to have to try and go there, because I don't see any parrots here. All I see is chickens. We could also probably look for some horses and llamas, because I'm sure that they drop their heads fairly easily. We're going to try and go for as many of the easier heads that we can get. And what is this? What? Did I just... What? What the... Hello? Anyone here? Is there someone living here? Take summoning platform. Beware. What? What? Why is this here? Hello? Why are... summoning... Who put this here? Who put this here? I am really curious. If any of the other Kerpowians in the comments section know who put this here, let me know or something, because that's kind of That seems weird. I mean, did cake summon? Well, I guess they summoned a cake, but why did it say beware? Let's see if we can find some llamas. There's some pigs, but it's gonna take a while for pigs. Don't llamas spawn in mesas? Or some sort of mesa biome? I don't know. Gotta be some llamas over here, right? What are we in? Yeah, we're in a mesa plateau, so they should be spawning here. For some reason they're not. There's some cows. Cowhead is a must. Oh, here's some horses that we can try and get. Oh, here's some more horses. Oh wow, this place is just crawling with horses. I don't know if we should just destroy them now or breed them. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get a horse head. Nope, no horse head. We might have to come back and breed them. Let's try and get over to that. Let's try and get over to the jungle first. Ooh, it's done. Okay, here's the jungle. All right, so nice to know that there's this giant tree root biome here as well, because I think that in these roots there's actually spider spawners. We could also try for a spider head in this episode because. Oh, yep, well, here's a spider. Oh, did I see a spider spawner? Ow. Oh, God. Another spider. Come on. Nope. Oh, let's look for a parrot. Is that a village? There's a village over here. Wait, there's a village over here with villagers. Ow. Ow. Okay, you know what? I just saw a villager die in lava. Oh no, that's sad. But there's actually villages in this village. This is kind of insane. Hi guys, what you got? What you got for a trade? Oh, looting 3. Okay, that's actually not a bad trade. Well, actually, what was the? Yeah, it's like 19 emeralds for looting 3. I don't know if that's a good trade, but I've never seen. I don't think we have a looting 3 villager. I'm a little bit scared that they're gonna walk into lava. I should have just walled them in. Jeez, that's a lot of lava. You know what? I might just get rid of that lava, just to be safe. Right, so it looks like the lava is fully going away. No other sources. I don't think so. Alright, now we're back here to find some more spiders. Here's one already. Oh, there's 3. Alright, I like these odds. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I am so good at this. I don't see it. There's a spider right over here. Nope. Didn't do much. Come on. Come on, spiders. Pop out more quicker. Come on. Oh, there's some. Floating in midair, apparently. Okay. Dang, man. It's taking forever just to find this spider head. We might not even actually get it this episode. That would be kind of unsatisfying. But, I mean, we did get a lot of good heads today, so, I mean, it's not like it's a total loss. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. That square-shaped little loop bag popped out, and I thought that that was the head. I was so happy for a split second until I realized it was not a spider head. Oh, nope, no spider head there. Oh, geez, what's going on? Oh god. What is... Oh, it's a spider jockey. That's kind of cool. Spider jockey with a skeleton that doesn't shoot arrows. Something right there. And I gotta remember where all these spider spawners are. There's 1. There's 2. 1 spider. 2 spider. Let's see that one. Well, that looks like it's the end of the hour, so we're going to go back to the base, and we're going to show off what we got in terms of the heads, and then we're going to end the episode. So stick around. Well, I have some troubling news. I did do some recording while going to gather the heads, but I don't think that I have any of the footage of me actually getting the heads. I might have to double check and look, back through the footage, but I was looking through it before and I couldn't actually find, when I got any of the heads. It was kind of strange. I did stop recording for a second, but that might have been when it all happened. I'm not really actually sure, but let's check the heads out anyway. The first thing that we did was we went to the jungle to find some of the parrot heads, and we got all of them except for this blue one, which we couldn't find. So we went to another jungle, and we were looking for a while, and we finally found it. So that was pretty cool. And then we spent kind of the rest of the time during the nighttime trying to find spider heads, because we went into that area to, and obviously you guys remember I didn't actually get a spider head. But because we were near certain areas, I killed a wolf, and literally the first wolf I killed, it gave me a wolf head, so that was pretty cool. I did find an ocelot, which I wanted to kill. Didn't drop its head, though, sadly. There was a couple of other things. I mean, I basically have been, I killed a bunch of rabbits, as you can tell, trying to get a rabbit's head. They didn't drop any. I've been killing cows and pigs along the way, didn't drop their heads either, but we did actually kill a bunch of horses that was near the tree root biome where the spiders were, and we actually got a white horse head, so that was pretty cool. We already got one of the brown horse heads, but we gave that one to Stithis, but now we have a white horse head all of our own. So, those are the spoils of war. And with all that being said, this is the end of the episode. If you like what you watch, click that like button, and if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. See you guys in the next episode.